Hello, welcome back to 60Parsecs. I got a new microphone, but unfortunately, I got it after I recorded this game and the next, so you're just gonna have to deal with it for 2 more videos. Also, unfortunately, I lost the audio for the first 2 minutes of my mic. For some reason, I checked even before I started recording to make sure it worked, but for some reason, it got lost. I have no idea how to fix it, and I do not care. Anyways, I'll be jumping in here and there to replace some audio that's too painful to hear with audio from this mic. Anyways, my mic should be back right now. Right now. Any second. Just kidding, it's gonna take another fucking minute. Come on. Hurry up. Microphone. Do your thing. Work, damn it. Alright, let's just sit in silence for the rest of the time. And think about our life choices.
Can of soup, and I don't think I can get anything else. Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Woo! I didn't get the other can of soup, but oh, we just barely got it. Oh, we just barely made it. Ooh, that was a close one. Too close. My microphone is on, right? Okay. That would have really sucked if that entire time my microphone is off. If so, I would have been mad for like 2 seconds and then just yelled something. Here we are. Let me. We're good. Alright, so
It's a girl's ship. I got the 3 people I did. I mean, the 2 people I got last time. Didn't get last time. Fuck, I keep fucking up. Anyways, we have Megan Man and April Angeli.
hey, so we got some good stuff.
Hey, Astro Lies computerized assistant reporting for duty. You must be Dee Dee, right? Or are you a fake?
Due to your actions or safe, you are the perfect candidate for the captain of this vessel on behalf of the team. Yeah, so same stuff. Good news. Got an extra can of soup. So our goals are 7 successful attribute decisions of any type. Now this is speech. Now I only have agility, but what is that can do? Limber. Average. What is agility gonna do? He's flexible, but like, what's the difference between flexible and limber? Hunger bonus. You don't need food after all that coffee. Okay, so she can last the longest without food. I wonder if these attributes apply to when they're not captain. That's something I want to see. She's average and fit, and she's flexible, clever, and average. No one needs food. Let's see how my speech goes. Let's see how an agility speech goes. Elaborating on the survival against all odds angle would have been quite a choice for a speech. Unfortunately, you decide to waffle on about the time you were not the captain, and it was the best time of your life, and a few other problems of extension natures. If your intent was to distress or absolutely horrify your crew, then you made it, Captain. They are visibly upset. I think I register someone talking about jumping out of the airlock. To cheer your crew after this, I to cheer up, to cheer you up a little after this fiasco. I allowed myself to switch on the electricity generator in the back of the shuttle. It produces power for you daily. The craftsman module. Oh, so if you do agility, then you get power. So intelligence is chemicals, then is strength. Then if you do a strength speech, you get rocks. Well, we'll see. Captain, it is most important to give your crew welfare one Every tour station, yeah. So come on. So, yeah, I mean, I guess Megan, because she's the smartest one. Does Gavin take on? Yes. And I have no chemicals, but I can craft that. Might upgrade the system. I mean, why would I upgrade the medkit? Would I be able to use it 2 times? That's the question. These are the theories I gotta ask myself. I mean, what does upgrading the module give me? Would it allow me to craft more stuff? I mean, I guess. Sure. We have 7 cans of soup. Good news, Captain. The shuttle came pre-prepared. Routine. It does. Errors made. That's what I do. So she failed? To be her the payload officer if she's happy enough. Keep her happy enough. Sheila will do some minerals for you daily, as long as her morale is not low. So she's my payload officer. I'm comms specialist. And you're nothing. Okay. That shuttle lacks the energy shield on the news. Amber, okay, this is a sunscreen situation. You can use the medkit, otherwise I think we get injured or get a rash. Stay 3, they don't need food, so let's continue upgrading system. You put on the sunscreen, and then we got some 20 chemicals. Nice. Now we can make more stuff. We're good on soup for now. Are they hungry? No, okay. So I'm gonna craft... I'm not gonna craft a sock puppet. Not yet. Maybe the battery? Or maybe the mass. I won't need the mass until I'm on a planet, so maybe a battery just in case. And then I'll craft the artifact later. Interesting news, Captain. It appears there's a hollow space behind one of the panels. A hidden room, maybe? A secret stash? It'd be worth checking out. What's your approach to finding out what's behind this? Well, my only thing is agility. And if I complete this, that's one thing towards my goal. So, that'll last us a while. Yeah, I know you're hungry. Yeah, today, everyone. You bet no avail. We are probably never to learn what's inside my head. It's only 1%. So we failed. Congratulations. We suck. Alright. Captain, I got good news and bad news. The good news is that the situation it's jammed. If we don't fix it, we'll probably get sick. So yeah. Everyone's hungry, so yeah. So let's feed everyone. We're good for till day 10. And we can make 2 more cans of soup, which means we can feed another time. The tactic saves the day. Captain's complete. April's been taking care of Meadow. She's now alert. You should know. So if they're alert, they get increased to their stats. And taking care. Okay, they're both alert. So that means they get increased like stats, like increase of doing stuff. So they're more likely to do stuff right. I'll start making soup now. Oh no, Captain, the store is ultra jam and it cannot be opened. It gets worse. It's my favorite locker. We will use access to some of our supplies and I'll be sad. You need to act fast, Captain. Will you use your brains or bronze? Well, it's a 50-50 and they're both shit. I have no I guess we'll do brains. This is going well. Please don't lose a lot of stuff. 2 soup cans? Wow, this run is going fucking great. Yeah, Janan is dropping on board. Almost, well, this new situation. The oxygen level is dropping. We have a malfunction filter in the main onboard support circuit for oxygen waste, or Moscow for short. I do not know who named it, and we cannot rule out sabotage. You need to fix it. Reach monsters from a zero station between the hull and the outer deck. I guess go you. I'm sure this is gonna turn out just fine. It's not going well. I should hit my mic there. As April descended below deck, she noticed an obscene hand drawing of an American and Soviet. April blushed furiously, then tripped into a mass of wires like a fork diving into the spinning plate. Still dangled, she forgot to pause the airflow before the air filter. When the combination hit her, April made a face, unlike the Soviet in the drawing. Many brain cells must have died in that very moment. The sacrifice was not in vain, though. We have fully functioning air filters. So, did she get dumber? Space travel can be dull, but there's still tons of way to make your own game. So this is game again. I did fire last time, so let's see what happens if we do a shovel. And everyone's fine. You design your game around a shovel. The core mechanic of your game was stay. You being the captain, were always it. You chase the rest of your crew around the shovel, try to smack them in the head. You play until no one wanted to play anymore. Still, the mood on the shovel lighten. Alright, hungry. Your attention is guarded, and also no version unknown condition, but we can't send it. What's being solo fair person night? This is possible. I guess you, because you're brilliant, you'll be able to decipher that shit. Well, we're just gonna have to hope for the best. Hopefully, we come across some food. First contact. Alright, well updated. Alright, Captain, this thus far. I kept the shuttle not for that we need to replace facing the news or anything anywhere. Yeah, there's other move. But if more than one bird, it would be chaos. So you need someone with agility and strength. I think April, because she has like strength and agility, and she's decently smart. I see everyone's hungry. I'm worried. I might need to scrap something. Of course. Alright. I'm just gonna need to. I can scrap the tape. Well, it's broken anyway, so I can't even use it. Did you hear that popping sound? It's nothing to fear, Captain. The ship heating system must have broken. Excuse me, I mean, it's nothing for me to fear. The reboot should only take an hour. In that time, the ship will become unsteadily cooked. Please hug the nearest astral citizen to preserve warmth. What do you mean, What do you mean awkward? It's protocol, man. Alright. I mean, you gotta share warmth, so. I mean, it's what you gotta do. That brought a protected tear to my eye, Captain. I especially liked when you rocked back and forth singing the actual citizen anthem. That sort of malfunction won't happen again, I assure you. The good news is, the heating system was letting you freeze, it generated energy. We pulled the supply into our reserve. So we got power. Okay, I can make a soup. I can't really do much after that. What is this? An incoming transmission. An incoming transmission. Bonjour, Astro citizen. La Vera Cruel you, as formerly allied from Earth. Error, return to your naval station. Error. Communication with another vessel. Pardon, our aboard AI is a bit confused. This was not in her schedule, but I would like to meet you, Madam American Captain, for the continuation of our nation, yes? May I board your ship for customary drinks, Messi, Captain F? Well, they're obviously French, so it says Captain French. I mean, I guess. Why not? What's the worst that can happen? I die? Loyal. Alright, well. Here we go. We'll achieve this. Madam, Monsieur. Hmm. Assuredly, am to Captain Mush. Fletcher, first Captain Space Proud, representative of my nation's government. The visitor extends her paws in greeting. Please accept this somebody's soup a la tomato from me and my crew. Bon appetit. I am shocked we did not speak. We did not expect to meet anybody out here. We collect much data, and we look for a planet to colonize. Are you also here for research? Error. Cat not found. Error 404. Cat not found. Error unscheduled on board. As you can see, Claudia, my ship's AI, is not happy I'm here, but I am the captain, yes. I may go where I please. Few days here. Let us get to know each other, and now we dine. Please show me to your table. Just like how the music stopped. All right, drink. So I have a French cat. This is new territory for me. Captain, something is not right. There's an uncontrolled power surge in the craft module. I can't do anything to stop it. There's no answer. Someone needs to fix it, or I'm gonna blow up. Okay, well, um, we're probably gonna blow up, but Megan do something about it. Oh yeah, it's because that's thing. All right, well, if we blow up, we blow up. But we're gonna eat our last meal. So let's see if we blow up. I didn't hear an explosion. Megan. Megan to the rescue. Her swift action saved the day and the sabotage crafting system. Who could have thought? All it took was unplugging the power cable. The crafting module needs to be reset, but it should be up and running tomorrow. Fletcher, Fletcher says many venomous elements inhabit the universe. Bandits who don't blink back. The smell of lemons, space cucumbers, mint, and of course the dogs. Our future colonies will not welcome such delinquents. So, yeah, I gotta scrap stuff, but I don't have any. But I can't. I have to wait till tomorrow. Fletcher wants to speak.
I thank you for your hospitality, but there still is an issue. I received many errors from Claudia
Daily. Error here, error there, error everywhere. She's not well. Perhaps it is my fault. I was not to leave La Vesqui, you see. Not until I return to Earth. I must go back to my ship with Hayes, while Claudia is faulty. We might require your help. Can I count on you in the future? I mean, I guess, but I don't think I'll survive. To be honest, I think I'm gonna die out here. Day 15. Astro Cats. Is that what they're called? Goal update, goal selection. Nothing happened. Please she let your ship and return to her ship. Oh, it's a her. I am most glad you agree. Let us cooperate. Then. Oh, it's a girl voice. Well, I'm just doing this voice. Then I will make contact with you soon, madam, if you're still in outer space. Okay, now they're both loyal, but she's a friend. Alright, well, we're just gonna. I can't make any stuff. If she could just give me. If she was producing minerals, I wouldn't be in this situation. So, I'm just gonna scrap. Keep the lighter. I guess I'll scrap the battery, and then I'll build the battery again, then scrap that, and then scrap something else so that way everyone can eat again. Tough decisions. April is April is such a busy bee. I never seen her sitting idly until now. When you ask her what's wrong, she visibly distressed. It's my favorite. It's my favorite screwdriver, Captain. It's missing. I can't find it anywhere. It's lost for good. April is many things, but helpless is not one of them. That tool must be very important to her. Also, we cannot have loose screwdrivers lying around the ship. Where could it be? What is this option? The communicator handbook or artifact? What does this mean? I mean, I feel like the only place it could be would be in the handbook, because you can at least hide it in there. But I don't know. Alright, well, day 15. Do you remember where you asked April about her screwdriver? She shook her head. Can you remember the Her eyes lit up. That's it. Thank you so much, she cried joyfully and quickly collected her tool from inside the panel. It was a gift from my papa. He gave it to me on my 16th birthday, she explained, carefully weighted the precise screwdriver in her hands as she was holding a piece of delicate china. Uh, tough decision. If you were making chemicals, you could eat, alright, Captain.
Basically, you have something growing on your neck, and you have to do something about it. Also, there's a lot of heat, so that's why I have this here.
Day 16 and I'm not even close to landing on a planet. Alright, gonna need to scrap something else real quick, cause I'm kind of hopeless here. I mean, I guess a shovel, because I don't... I guess I'll scrap the mask. Actually, what's the situation? Do I need the mask? No. I'll scrap the mask, and hope for the best. I'll wait one more day, and then I think I'm gonna feed... I don't know who to feed, man. Cap. I have a bug, Captain. I don't know who modified my code, but the consequences could be devastating. You need to open my... Well, gonna have to hope this works. Uh, this is horrible. I can survive a long... I need to pick either April or May. Who do I pick? I don't think we're gonna make it this run. Haven't landed on a planet. Ah, we're screwed. So, yeah, it's a sabotage attempt. So who's sabotaging? I want. So if they're a friend, would they sabotage me? Oh, it's the cats again. What do they want? Captain, Madam, we are in a difficult situation. Captain malfunctioning. She's stuck. My crew is going insane. The later dance, we cannot sleep, we cannot look away. The snack is never sent. Such torture. I'm not. Wish out. You use this in some manners. Well, the only thing I have is soup. I mean, I guess, to be honest, this is hopeless, so just screw it. I guess I'll give it to April, because I have a feeling Megan is sabotaging me. It's just a guess. Because they're a friend. Because I don't know. Well, I'm screwed. I hit my mic. Sorry about that. The snack you provided consume. It's over. Stop lighting her. Even Claudia, stop lighting her laser, joined in. She's eating with us, but perhaps you enjoyed his company. Thank you, madam. This is a souvenir. So we got a sock. We're just screwed. We have so much power. Why can I convert power into chemical? This is horrible. Oh, Captain. Is it you? Captain, can you? I'm doing the French voice. We can you hear him, Cap? You say in these situations, right? I hate raising my volume, but that malfunctioning auto is a racket. I think it's malfunctioning. Well, I guess go with the book. I think Megan dies either tomorrow or dies today or tomorrow, and it's tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll survive. As I say, you fix it. Not even know the but I do. We went on board. I think. Uh, last night I was browsing some old machine. I found a few dispensing machine. Oh, last night I was browsing some designs of beautiful machines. Never mind you. Never mind. You mind why? Now pay attention. I found a few dispensing on board. All shuttles in the Astral Citizen program were equipped with one. Ours is missing a lever, but apart from that, it seems functional. It's hardly rocket science, so you should manage to fix it. But how? Just shove a shovel and hope for the best. I'll try to die this time. If though DD can survive the longest without food. Oh, we got two cans of soup. But now I need to make a decision. Do I let Megan die? Why couldn't it have more? Why could it have been more? Banging the machine mercilessly with a shovel was bound to bring results if the lever hasn't wedged in one. If the handle wasn't wedged in place of a lever, I'm sure the vending machine would have fixed itself and put an end to all the noise. I am so proud to be a member of the crew. She would have fixed itself and put an end to the noise. So I banged it with a shovel until so I banged it with a shovel so that way it would fix itself to make me stop hitting it with a shovel. Now just a little pull and there you go, Captain. A brand new can of soup straight from the vending machine. Unfortunately, there was only one portion inside. So I need to make an executive decision. Well, the thing is, if my only hope is getting that like cat ending, so I have to hope that I have the right stuff. I wish I could mix up with energy, man. Nice. Yeah, expand technical difficulties. Okay, it's the bomb situation, so I guess we'll shoot it. I'm just gonna let Megan die. It is what it is. Firing at the bomb hit in the Chicago was of course a viable situation. Although orthodox, the shot you fired punctured something in the cloud, making everyone violently ill. I'm afraid we have a sabotager on board. You look, Captain. 6 starving. Have you made me any chemicals? No. That is what she's supposed to do, right? Generate some materials. Oh wait, was it rock materials? Because if so, then... Because it just says materials, but it doesn't say what materials. If it was rock material... Okay. Anyways, what does it say? Forgive, Madam is most urgent. Our AI is not well. Claudia struggles with her schedule. She did not initiate nap protocol. The arena when comet is passing. The rare when a comet is passing nearby. A comet, madam! The crew fight for the ship controls. Wish to chase this prey to hunt, but it cannot be caught. Help me, for I feel my wheels breaking as well. I guess I'll get power, because I have no use for power. Alright, I'll make tape. And I'll give myself the medkit, and then Megan is probably gonna die tomorrow. if April's the saboteur, I would be really surprised. Oh, you got one on Madam Lieutenant. Report the protocol. Please go back later, Missy. Okay, we gotta. Oh, Captain, about the comment.
Looks like you helped, Captain. And about the comet. I tried waking you like you asked, but you told me, and I quote, to shut my noisy circuits and leave you be. So I obliged. I can't help the soundboard I was equipped with, you know? Very rude. They say I don't have feelings, but I do.
I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna have to hope they don't need the artifact. Hope they don't. We don't need the artifact. Well, that's unexpected, Captain. There's cheese in the pantry. At least I think it's cheese. I don't know how it got there. Did someone sneak it aboard? Is there an infestation of alien mode? Was it the French? Despite times calling for desperate measures, Captain, we don't know the origins of the cheese. Will you eat it anyways? No. Anyways, Megan probably dies today. If not, I'd be really surprised. There she is. You did not attempt to eat the cheese, and this was probably wise, as some unique chemicals analyzed proved it was a indeed soap product. there is no joke here. It's a joke in here somewhere about keeping your mouth clean. That I'm not quite savvy enough in the conversation of human humor to make. Alright, I'm worried. Because I'm running out of stuff to scrap. Madam, Astral Citizen, may I introduce you to my two trusted officers, Professor Ami and dear medical genius, and Madam Enrica, my very best scout. Together, they are proof that curiosity does not kill the cat. Madam Ingale and Anonymity. They would much like to conduct research somewhere new and exciting, such as your ship. May they board, madam, only a few days. Yes, I would glad when near once they're done. Missy, I guess. My only hope is getting an ending with the cats. Alright.
You agreed to let Captain Flechette officers stay aboard for a few days. Pardon, madame, things to do, places to be. Madame Integra whizzed past you with the speed of an overly excited cat who has been cooped up in a small space for too long. Is it safe? Can I enter? Un, deux, trois, I go. The second guest came inside, carefully sniffing the floor. Bonjour, I apologize for her. Professor, whatever his name is, gestured at Madam whatever her name is, currently climbing the highest shelf in the cabinet. She is most savage.
So we have two cats. I'm just gonna hope I don't need a communicator. Captain, we assume passing identified float object. Visual sign could be there any minute. Captain, we assume be passing an identified floating object. Visual show be available at any time. Any minute. There it is. No, that's a speck of dirt on the screen. The other, barely discernible dot. Yes, that one. It's an asteroid of fascination composed. If we broke a piece off, it could serve as well. It also projects energy we could use to siphon its power. Use science instead of force. Well, I only have intelligence, so I have to hope for the best. I don't know how I'm surviving. Make an enemy. I said, imagine if April was the traitor. And what are the chances? If April's the saboteur, I would be really surprised. I need a second. Fuck. All right. Anyways, as we passed the crystal asteroid, the power harvest started. It was going well, but April distracted you with her junk, making you miss an important step of the operation. In effect, the entirety of the siphon energy dissipated in transport, and we won't be able to use it, I'm afraid. Professor Ami says, the chances of the chances I'm just gonna read this normally. The chances of being beheaded by random objects during the impeccable tournament are low, but mathematically possible. Incidental to you, madam, but not me. I am always ready, always prepared. Madam, and she says, no, madam, I did not know that would happen if I pushed this object off the shelf. This is precisely why I did it, yes. April. April, what are you doing? Captain, crewmate Angel is violating protocol. She is tempted to override my memory storage. This is. Oh no, Captain, she is a traitor who's been sabotaging us all this time. No, not you, you cry in horror. You are my friend, April. April's lifeless eyes rest upon you, showing you no emotion, no remorse, nothing. She reaches for that dead. dead face and removes it like a mask, revealing her true nature. She is a robot. You're a darn robot, you shouted, surprised. You are, um, I got to do like, you are mistaken. Human scum, I am a damn android. Dying to die. She corrects you with a contempt so typical of higher life, cynical life forms, and discs. Captain, we cannot let that robot, sorry, android, insult us or tamper with our equipment, even if I suspect be my distant relative stopper. Um, I guess I'll shoot her. Alright. Watch me die. Oh, she's gone. Your arm stretched out, pulling a gun barrel between you and that damn android. You have broken the first law, you cried, just before firing the bullet with April's name on it. To my knowledge, you are the universe's first robot Terminator. Of course, we know almost nothing about this galaxy, so you're perhaps the 314,159 person to retire an android. Anyways, good riddance. I never liked that girl. I said, if angels. Okay. So now I know, even if they're your friend, they can still be a traitor. April was thrown out of the airlock there. There wasn't enough time to say goodbye. What the wait, wait, it's too high, you cannot go live. Alleyways of the park. I must touch. I must touch both cats are near the ceiling. My policy slipped the falls apart. We shall perish of your battles, Gideon, who are. I thought, Captain, we officially sort this out. I guess I'll do the soup. And then I'll probably have to recycle something. Recycle the battery, I guess. But they might need the battery, so I'll recycle the shovel. And then I'll get another can of soup, then feed that to Dee Dee, and hope for the best. Here, kitty kitty. You open a can of soup, and both cats instantly materialize next to you. I owe you life, madam, said, with the most upstairs. I do not know how, but I am back on the floor safely. It is my honor to reward you with the most prized possession treat. The most prized possession treated well, madam, he said as his terribly with a handed you a crumpled piece of paper covered with drool and bark marks. Cool. Looks like we have a leak, Captain. The sprinkler system went haywire. Now everything is getting wet. You need to do something fast before our supplies get soaked. To act fast, there is no time to waste. You need to cut off the piping main valve with, or temporarily disable the sprinkler system. Well, I am clever over average in strength. So, we're just gonna have to hope for the best. As with this entire run was hoping for the best. Success, Captain. You were smart enough to disable the sprinklers, and everything's fine. This makes it. Hold on, save it yourself, madam. Run out. Oh, pardon, it's a wire. You will not open the airlock for me. That is fine. I will scratch it. Fine. What was this? You found a couple of rusted and swollen cans at the darkest corner of the soup. Someone must have put them there a long time ago, and then completely forgotten about them. It doesn't look all that safe to eat, but then again, it's canned soup. It's supposed to last for that many years. Will you keep the cans? Well, it's my only hope. So, I guess. it's... Oh my god, thank God. Thank goodness. Okay, I have two more soups. What? That ancient soup you found gave you the pause, and no wonder. It looks older than this ship, and yet here it is. Who could have left it here? Then again, who cares? Free soup. What could go wrong, right? La Vico, where some French word flew by and picked up the interrupted duo. Captain Fleetchet left you a message. Much messy. Nice American captain, my officers have finished their research and are back with us now. Their feedback is quite predictable, madam. Intu says it was incorrigible. Professor Amon annoyed me, said it was terrible. No, I misheard. He said it was tolerable. It's a very good for him, Madam Captain. You might wanna. Got an armor. I guess you know what? I'll upgrade my gun. It's my only line of defense. I cannot believe my own cameras. A dozen potatoes just passed by us, Captain. You need to see this. Now you can see leaks frozen at near sub-zero degrees Kelvin, gliding majestically between our stabilizers. One drift too close, and and shatters into marine glaciers pieces like hundreds of tiny diamonds. Space far potatoes are part of the Farmers' Day celebrations on a far, far away planet of Koska shot. We are shooting for the stars, their transmitter says. It also mentions a sister planet, Podoro, that will repeat this event soon. Should we try to fish those celebratory tomatoes out of space? But how? Well, I'm acrobatic, so I guess that way. Day 30, I'm gonna. So, let's go. Celebratory tomatoes were shot into space by farmers of Pomoroda. You warmed them up, stretched tenaciously, and shot into space around the shuttle repeatedly like a graceful yo-yo. You baked up those tiny cherry tomatoes one by one as they flew by, hunger addicted to your dexterity. The tomatoes are stored safely now, defrosted and boiled, poured into cans. They should make for an excellent meal. Congratulations, Captain. You created soup. Upgraded the new futuristic gun. A tiny blue creature begins cleaning our ship when windows with a screech. Work is hard to find in the cosmos, Captain. Just don't look it in the eye. Too late, it sees you, and it seems to expect some sort of payment. It did clean up a tissue, but what should we offer this interstellar voyage? I guess soup? That's your payment. The armor? I guess. I still have 2 cans of soup. We jettisoned a can of soup in appreciation. The creature grabbed it and looked around nervously, then showed us the inside of a space jacket. It was full of little pockets, each holding a vial of chemicals. The creature threw a few bottles your way, showing you 17 sets of thumbs up, and took off in a hurry. Alright, so we got more soup. Transmission received. Not found. Error, cat not found. Scanning complete, cat location box. Vital signs in conclusion. Error, cat sin and unhandling inspection. Error. Question, monsieur. Must be Kellen's first quarantine radio. Question she poses to the void. Is she a cat? Can she truly know? This schematic stops me from interfering, but you should try talking to her if you wish. Intelligence, agility. What does these mean? There's no tally, so should I choose what I'm good at, or should I choose intelligence? I guess we'll choose agility and see what that does. You took Claudia's cat versus AI issue in a more philosophical direction. You told her it's clear who she is, her crew taker. Fulfill their needs and keep them happy is her purpose, which defines her. The needs are simple. The needs are simple: air to breathe, a full belly, and some comfort. So go pet a cat and stop worrying. Uploading new data complete. New search. Term happy cat. Term cat comfort. Results 1743. Monitoring crew well being. Meal prep in progress. Command. Pet the crew. It went surprisingly well, Captain. For shit, thought so too. There is a gift waiting for you in the airlock. Oh, just in case. I'm not gonna pat you on the head or anything. Hope you know. The physical boundaries are what I value most about our relationship. So I made 3 successful attributes. I guess I upgrade. Wait, hold on. Does upgrade stuff give you more? It does. I should upgrade something and then stop. Scrap it. I should upgrade the bat. I should upgrade the artifact, and then I can scrap it. Captain, one of our non-control is having a meltdown. The malfunction is serious, and the system won't talk to me. It has to be dealt with directly. If we don't do anything, the brain will spare the brain cells and the coolest is ventilation. In other words, you better. It's a crisis. Okay, never mind. Let me cancel that and use that because that's all I got. I guess I'll upgrade the battery and stuff. Oh no, the sock probably doesn't give. I guess I'll upgrade the battery. You put your faith in the artifact as the system was melting. Imagine my surprise when the coolant spilled but stopped on the bubble of protection around the item produced. I filtered the spillage out of the shuttle. We are in the clear, and lucky for you, brain cell autonomy would just be the worst right now. So then I upgrade the battery. It gives you 30, but I have 3 soup cans, so I'm good. And now I'll upgrade the artifact. Alert! A star just went supernova in this quadrant. Huge gravitational waves will reach us soon. Space-time will stretch, and contact gravity will fluctuate greatly. And most importantly, I will weigh up to 3 tons and transmit slower. The ship's hull should hold, but the things inside are much squishier, humans' bodies included. One of the Albert monkeys shot into space never regained his normal diversity after a similar wave, remained light and very weight dependent till the end of his days. You need to plan on how to survive this. Well, I'm an acrobatic, so I guess that. I'm gonna feed myself, and I think that's it. It is the end. That's what the sock looks like. Why does it have green spots? Alright. Anyways, let me get a drink. You agreed to join the last veteran qua. I said that word like 3 different times, and every time a different time. Crew in their colonization efforts. Dear Madam Castronomy Captain, transmitting Felicia. I am so glad we are now united. There is so much we can do, so much to see. The universe is our oyster. Claudia shall choose us the perfect planet, and all of catkind shall be welcome there, and many other creatures too, except for dogs, of course. Onwards, Miss Amy, onwards to the new land and bright future. New search habitant planet if letterbox equals true, and oxygen equals true, and soup equals true, and many dark corners equals true. One planet found. Route calculating destination new home. Status curious. To be honest, not the ending I expected, but an ending nevertheless. It sucks that I survived solo, but what can you do? Just how the cookie crumbles. To be honest, I didn't want to get this ending so soon, but whatever. And I'm trying to think of like an epic voice. Ah, yes. And so Captain Dee Dawkins has joined the French feline space section, and Claudia on their personal quest for liberty, equality, and cat food, and soften their litter box sand, and many toys, and ear scratches, and long naps, and definitely no dogs, and no little hats, ever, and especially no dogs, and yarn balls. April Angie was a traitor. We do not speak of her. Before her ultimate demise, Megan never told anyone that she had the time of her life in the Astral Citizen escape shuttle. Sadly, all good things come to an end, and hers were hers was pretty abrupt. So it sucks that Megan died. Of course, the one person I trusted was a traitor. Dee Dee came a long way during her intergalactic voyage, rising from a small town waitress to a starship captain. There is no trifew. While she's happy with her quite imposed career choice, her great ambitions and dreams still ahead of her. Find the damn coffee or she'll die. The end. You survived. They survived 36. Soup consume 16 versus you survived. Didn't do any expeditions. Items crafted, items upgraded, items recycled, and that's the end. I'm still mad about April being the traitor. But that was but that was cool though. I love that anyone could be a traitor. I love that about this game. That's something that 60 Seconds doesn't have. That type of suspicion. Kind of reminds me of another game. All right. Well, that's that one done. I really thought I was gonna die. Anyways, flimsy.
Signing out. I was gonna scream, but to be honest, it's not as funny as I thought it would be. It's kind of annoying. Anyways, you get this outro.